right?
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. He showed me that shit years ago, like years ago. I was like in middle school, high school. It was like, you see this right here? This is how the world's gonna be. Everybody's living in virtual world, living great, luxurious lives in these virtual worlds, but when they take them shits off, they're all it's just bad. Wasteland type shit.
Wasteland, everyone's dumb.
Yeah, literally. Everybody's dumb as hell, and Crocs was like the thing back then.
And Crocs was the thing. What was it? They gardened, they watered their plants with Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, yep.
What?
Bruh, so
and nothing was growing.
And then there's another movie he showed me called Lawnmower Man. It's all happening in real life, right before your eyes, bro. No, y'all still playing. Go, if you haven't seen Lawnmower Man, go watch that shit.
Lawnmower Man.
That's crazy.
All right, lock that in, Jeff. Lawnmower Man.
It's not what you think, bro. I'm telling you. It's like it's one of those movies you're like, yo, the hell?
Oh, it's one of them psychological, like.
Yeah. It came out so long ago.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's like a foreshadowing movie.
Okay.
You know, like that movie Idiocracy. It was a foreshadowing movie. It was like 2005 when he showed me that. And then it was like fast forward to this. It's like, how do they know this?
But that's the thing. We've been programmed since the beginning. They conditioned us. This is going to be the future. Notice how, if you ever have a chance, any movie that's about the future that you've watched back in the day,
Blade Runner,
it's all set in 2030. iRobot,
Demolition
2030.
Man.
Demolition Man, 2030.
Blade Runner,
2030.
Iron Player
The Matrix,
One.
everything collapsed. Ready Player One, 2030.
You know what it is,
Everything,
bro? It's timelines. They've already seen it.
They've already, right.
You know you can change your time. You know you can literally change your timeline every day if you want to. All you have to do is say, hey, I'm not going to do this no more. I'm going to be a plumber.
Yo, he's saying.
Snot's heading out.
All right, Snot, you have a good night.
Thank you, Snot. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you stopping by. Take it easy. No, that's real. That's real.
Hey, man, these are just conversations that people don't want to have, but sometimes they have to be had.
That's real.
All it takes is for somebody to plant a seed. You might be like, hold on, that says some shit that I want to hear more about. You know what's funny? One last story before I go. I have a client that I train. I've been training him for years. He does judo, right? He's actually really good at it. It's like he does travel internationally. He wins medals and stuff, right? He's older now. I've been training this kid since he was 9. He's 15 now.
Wow.
Yeah. And today he never really asked me questions today. But I have this tattoo on my leg it's a piece that I put together myself, and it says realize real eyes, realize real lies. Now, I didn't make that up. Tupac said it. It's a very famous phrase, but it's true. Real eyes, real lies, real lies. And then on top of that, I have a tattoo of the eye of Horus, which is show you that you can see things deeper than what they are. And he was like, what does that mean? And I was telling him about it, and I was like, just always think. And I started telling him about the pineal gland and all that shit. I don't know if y'all know about the pineal gland.
Oh yeah, the higher,
your third eye, your third eye.
Yes, sir.
That's an extra eye. They call it evil eye, but it's your pineal gland.
It's your third eye, it's your pineal gland. Your extrasensory, your sixth.
Yes, that discernment eye.
Yeah, discernment. That's your gut feeling. Because going back to what he says, your timeline. Remember, you are existing one existence. You are one existence.
No, it's 10. There's dimensions, bro.
Right.
We're only in the third dimension.
Right, but there's
the next dimension is time travel.
And you got
I ain't gonna lie, I went through this phase of like trying to learn about quantum physics. It's funny because Ant-Man got me into the movie Ant-Man.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, Quantum Mania. That's
bro,
fire.
Well, how do they know this shit? When I was like, yo, what the fuck? They have multiple timelines. There has to be dreams and all that stuff, bro. Like, that's why if I say, hey, read this right here, what does that say? But don't read, don't say it out loud. Who's that voice?
Right. Yeah, the head voice. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And what does your head voice sound like?
Yeah, that's the higher consciousness. It exists on every level. Right. This is just the flesh, the vessel.
Energy.
This is the machine.
Or destroyed, it just transfers.
Yes, sir. Ooh, saying everything. Yes, sir.
Doesn't matter.
But I'm saying though, that's real life. So like, okay, there's more to this world of what's going on. We just can't. We don't know.
Right. The tools we have.
It's white. It's white. Right. When the minute you're born, that's your life. But your past life, if you believe in reincarnation, is done.
That's what I always say. In the next life.
Yeah, maybe in the next life.
But why do they give us double life sentences?
Right. Yeah, I literally had this conversation.
For real. Think about it.
I promise you.
No, they know. We don't know. Bruh. Why? If I'm dead, why would you give me a double life
I had this conversation with
Francie. Try in the next life.
No, with Francie. double life sentence, 9 consecutive life sentences. What does that mean? What does that mean, bro? You know what's crazy? Have you ever seen that video where the guy was getting like insane life sentences and the judge said, I'm sentencing you to life without parole. And if you die before you serve that sentence, I'm going to consider that as trying to escape, and I'm going to give you another life sentence.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like,
when you are reincarnated.
when you are reincarnated.
He told that guy that.
You can reincarnate to another person, but guess what? You still going back to jail.
You still going back to jail. It is in the cards for you to go back to jail. That is your destiny.
Bruh, that's why when I be hearing shit, bruh, it's like
that's spooky.
you always have to peel back the layers, bro. For example, this will really be getting me going, bro. I was telling to the kid I was telling you about earlier, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna give him some more because I can kind of tell he wasn't kind of sold. I was like, hey, have you heard about Mission High Jump or Operation Fishbowl? He was like, no. I was like, okay, you never heard of that? He's 15, he don't know about this shit. I put it on him today. I was like, all right. I was like, okay, what happens when you shoot a missile into the sky? What happens? He's like, it just goes straight up. I'm like, all right, okay. So I was like, now that you say it goes straight up, go search those 2 things. Why are they shooting missiles into the sky? He was like, I don't know. I was like, okay. I was like, have you seen Disney? Like, you know when you see a Disney movie, right? And they got that little thing that go like this, right? And we all know Disney wicked as hell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But if you look at the Disney thing, the top of the thing, breaking through the firmament.
Right.
With Disney, they thinking they worship like masonry. They're like Freemasons and all that.
Oh, yeah.
They're more like into different things.
What was it? The woods.
We had a whole
woods.
episode with David on that. Yeah.
I'm just what I've researched and seen on my.
No. Right.
So when they do that, that's an ego thing. Like the ego, like we're better than God, right? So we got all this shit here. We're breaking the firmament. Because when you shoot a missile straight up, it goes up. When you shoot a missile, it goes up and it curves. They're trying to shoot missiles as high as they can and blow up the firmament, to break through to the waters above and heaven. Bro, it's in the Bible. If you read the Bible, they talk about the firmament.
The firmament.
So when you see people like Elon Musk shooting missiles into the skies, because you're trying to break the firmament.
Break the heavens.
If you watch the videos of like the missiles exploding in the air, it looks like it's splashed. Look in the water, you see a splash.
Right.
Yeah. Look at it.
It does that exact same. Look at the cloud under.
That's why it's water. Water's everywhere. Smoke is water. Rain is water. It's just different versions. True.
Right. It's just different
consistencies. So like, you gotta think about it, bro.
Densities.
You gotta think about it. When you go fishing, the water's denser.
Everything's just a denser gas if you really think
bro,
about it.
I'm telling you.
Right.
What's above is below.
As above, so below. It's stated, right? As above, so below. Everything is as above, so below.
So NASA, everything. That's what I asked the young man. I was like, you know what NASA means? He was like, no. I was like, okay, let's break this down further. Because control, I was like, NASA, if you break it down in Hebrew, because English is not a real language. It's a made-up language. It's of Latin and Hebrew, right? So I was like, the word NASA means to deceive. And if you really look at the logo on NASA, it looks like a snake. If you look at it, it's like a snake. So if the devil, quote unquote, the higher powers that be, government, whatever you want to label it as, who knows? They might not even be human. Who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
Right. They may not be right.
It could be some damn lizards. Who knows?
No, that's real.
Hey, if you want to deceive the people and get them away from God, you have to make up these elaborate stories, science, dinosaurs. So you mean to tell me we got dinosaurs but we don't got dragons? Look at the Chinese New Year. You don't have a dinosaur on there. They have a dragon on there. Right. They got a monkey, dragon.
That's true. That's true.
Dinosaurs came and got destroyed by an asteroid.
Y'all
can tell me the dinosaurs.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Type, yeah.
So you have these elaborate stories to get you away from who you truly are, your real self, the Christ consciousness that's in each and every single one of us. It's all in us, but we being deceived from who we truly are. We get distracted with cell phones, porn, lust, gambling, gluttony, all this distracts us away from who we are. So that's why I say when realize, you can see what's being played and you can really start playing chess and you really see, damn, there is a God. Damn, I should really pray. Damn, I should be
playing chess. Yeah.
I should be careful what I say to my neighbor. I should be really careful what I write down. Because what goes up must come back.
All energies are at play. All energies are at play, sir. Once you match the frequency, you can.
Hey, it's funny you say frequency. Yeah. Okay, I want to be rich. Let me change my frequency to money making. If I want to be a rapper, let me change my frequency to being a rapper.
No, I get.
Yes, sir.
You have to frequency, but you have to know the games that's being played.
You gotta know, yes, sir.
Then you're gonna get caught in that matrix. Remember we talked about before. You're gonna start drifting. Yeah, if you've been here 10 years, you ain't never want to leave. oh man, I got bills. Yeah,
I got bills.
Man, you a great painter, bro. You know how much money you can make from painting? But you want to work. You want to work at freaking AutoZone.
They're okay with complacency.
Scary, bro. That's the worst enemy.
It's
bro.
a programming. It's a programming,
fear.
dude.
Yeah.
It really is. And some people are too.
You got Uber Eats, man. You got Uber Eats. You ain't gotta freaking leave your house. You can spend $45 to get some food that's from 10 minutes down the street.
That's crazy.
Bro, I know it's bad because I did Uber Eats. I used to do a delivery when I got my car because I had a different car before and it was killing me. I just want to do it for fun. I was like, yo, extra bucks, $50 a day. Bro, I was doing it and I'm like, people really paying? I just drove 5 minutes. Y'all spent $50.
50.
Bro, that's crazy.
It's spooky.
That's crazy,
Easy, bro.
That's crazy.
But
comfortability.
People, you gotta think, bro. People go out there for days, bro. I was doing it. I'm like, people do this shit. Their life. That's not a fun life to live, bro. Driving around, getting mad.
Right, sitting, waiting for orders.
Getting mad, people don't tip you.
Yeah.